Oh my God. Okay, this is probably my favorite thing at the festival. What's up, my dudes? It's Demi and it's Epcot Food and Wine 2025, and I am back again this year giving you honest reviews of every single festival food booth. I can't wait to check out the new menu items, revisit some old ones, and ultimately have a fantastic day eating and drinking through Epcot at Food and Wine. So now let's get into it. Let's do Epcot Food and Wine 2025, and let's go get into some hijinks. Epcot Food and Wine runs through November 22nd. When you walk into the park, make sure to pick up your festival passport. Not only are all of the menus listed in here, but it also shows you all the activities and entertainment as well. And at the very back of the passport, you will find Emile's Fromage Montage. This is the festival food crawl. Every Epcot festival has a food crawl, and this one is always based off of different cheesy items. What you're gonna do is purchase 5 of these cheesy items. You're gonna get a stamp for each, and once you have 5 purchased, you go to redeem for a prize. And now you don't have to purchase 1 of each item. It can be 5 of the same item. It does not matter, and you don't have to complete this in one day. Just bring this same passport back to the festival each time you come. And yes, we will be getting items throughout the festival to complete the cheese crawl, so stay tuned to find out the prize. Now let's get started on those booths. We are starting out this year at a fan favorite, the Mexico booth. And my dudes, today we are here with my friends from We Do Travel Right, your go-to earmarked travel agency. Make sure to hit the link in the description box to get your free quote for your next trip, where they plan your entire trip for free. And they're in the parks, they're Disney experts. These are the people you want planning your trips. And it also really helps the channel if you hit that link in the description. But now let's check out some food. Here is the entire Mexico booth. First up, we have the tostada de carnitas. This is new. This is braised pork atop with fried corn tortilla with chipotle, black bean salsa, ranchera, crema mexicana, and queso fresco. Back again this year is the flauta de barbacoa. It's fried tortilla filled with barbacoa beef, topped with salsa verde, romaine lettuce, crema mexicana, and queso fresco. We have a new dessert this year. It's the flan. It's creamy Mexican custard with caramel sauce and toasted almonds. We have a new drink this year. It's the strawberry pomegranate margarita. It's tequila, mezcal, pomegranate liqueur, strawberry puree, and spicy agave. And new this year is the Clarita Margarita. It's Cristalino tequila, orange liqueur, and clarified lemon juice. First up, we have the barbacoa. You know, they say this is new, but they do a version like this all the time. So is it really new? But it's very good though. The meat is actually very juicy. I love the little bit of the cheese that you get in there, and then the beans just give it that really creamy texture. And the tostada, it's been sitting out a while. It's still very crispy. Very good job this time, Mexico booth. You surprised me. Next up, we have the flauta. The meat also is not dry, which I'm very happy about. I feel like that happens a lot with the Mexico booth, but we had a good one this time. I love the creamy sauce and the crunch from the lettuce that you get on top. And it gets a little bit mushy if it's sitting out too long because of the cheese, but it's not that bad. I would say between this and the tostada, I would go with the tostada, but this isn't that bad either. I would give this like a solid 6 out of 10. Not the worst, but not the best either. And finally, we have the flan. I love flan. That's a good flan. It's so silky. That caramel sauce on top is just phenomenal. You get the little crunch from the almond. That is delicious. Best dessert that they have done at the Mexico booth in years. Highly recommend. Next up is the margarita. We mix it up so that it's not just sitting at the top or at the bottom. Cheers. It's a little watery. I mean, the ice did melt, but everything melts so quickly. It's like the hottest day. You get that little bit of that smokiness, a little hint of something sweet. Very basic. You definitely need to like that smoky flavor to like this drink. Not my personal favorite, but it is kind of also refreshing at the same time because I think it got watered down, so I feel like I'm just drinking water. So not my personal favorite, but it's also not terrible either. And finally, that salt rim. Yes, a booth giving you a salt rim. That's fantastic. I feel like you have to go inside Mexico proper to get that. Wonderful fruity flavors. Strawberry definitely is coming through. It's very light. It's not too smoky. It's not that intense. It's a very fun drink, but the salt rim really makes it. Definitely would choose this over the other drink. And I think Mexico did a really good job this year. Next up, walking through World Showcase is the China booth. Here is our haul from the China booth. New this year is the Beijing noodles with stir-fry minced beef, cucumber, chili, and carrots in a savory douban sauce. And new this year is the chicken dumplings with house-made sweet and spicy sauce. And for the drink, we got the new mango peach bubble tea. It's green tea, mango, and peach syrups with white boba, and it's non-alcoholic. Back again this year is the crispy duck bao. It's okay. I wish there was more to it, and it's very expensive for what it really is, so I don't recommend. All right, first up we have the noodles. I was really excited about this, but it's weird. The meat is like very salty, but the noodles themselves are very plain tasting. I love me like a noodle dish. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. When you get it together, it definitely helps make the meat less salty and the noodles obviously a little more flavor, but I just feel like they're not giving that much meat to noodle ratio, so I'm getting like big gaps of it. It's not like the worst thing I've gotten from China. It's also not the most amazing, but at least you get like a decent sized portion. Unlike the bao, and then you get 2 chicken dumplings for $5.75. I mean, it's a solid chicken dumpling, but like again, 2 for $5.75. I don't know. I like the tangy sauce, but it could taste just like any chicken dumpling that you can get from the freezer section. I really want hope for the China booths. I always try to like hope that they give something. Like I think that this was definitely the biggest step forward, but I always feel like the price for the portion sizes is never like, it never really coincides correctly for me. But nothing's ever really bad here, so either. So if you're willing to pay the prices, you're still gonna have good flavors. And finally, mango. Give me those popping bobos. They weren't very like poppy. They were like kind of chewy, but just very much just regular mango flavor. Really nothing crazy. There's nothing like extra to it. It's really just mango, and then you just get the extra little bit of popping boba. It's not bad. If you like mango, you will probably very much enjoy this. It's actually kind of refreshing because it is, again, a billion degrees. So we're actually gonna scooch through Germany really quick because I heard a rumor that here at the Spain booth, there are some food that is running out, and I don't want to miss that, obviously. So we're gonna stop here first and then head back. Here is the new food items from Spain. First up, we have the paella with rock shrimp, bay scallops, and smoked mussels. Next is the trio de pintos. First, we have the jamón croqueta, the pan cotta tomate, and the tortilla española. And finally, for dessert, we have the Basque cheesecake with the little piece of orange, and the orange sauce looks really, really good. Okay, I love paella. I always get a little nervous with booths and fish, but here we go. It's a little fishy, but it's not bad. The mussels and the shrimp in there are like cooked very well, at least. Like they're not, what's the word, like rubbery at all. I like the rice, a little salty, but very creamy. Overall, not my favorite paella. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. It's a little oversalted, but I love the presentation. Okay, let's dig into this trio. Wow, that croquette's amazing. Ooh, a hard piece. There was a hard piece in the croquette. It was good until I got that like little hard piece in there, but it's so creamy, and like this cream on top is very flavorful and just very ooey gooey. It has like a caper taste to it. I guess there's capers on top. It's good though. I don't know what that like weird part that I tasted was. All right, let's try the tomato. That's okay. It just kind of tastes like pureed tomato on toast. Anything that great. Just gonna pick this up. This is okay too. It's just like kind of potatoey with some aioli on top. Overall, definitely not my favorite of the day. I wouldn't return to it. It's nothing like really wrong, I guess, but it's just not like wowing me either. And finally, cheesecake. So good. The orange is so good and just juicy. Gives a great flavor. The cheesecake is like very thick but silky. Not my favorite dessert of the festival, but like a solid one, a solid piece of cheesecake. The star of it is really getting that orange flavoring on top. Overall, I usually love Spain. I didn't love it this year. I don't know if I would return to this booth right away. I would think the only thing I maybe would come back for is the cheesecake, but there is a lot of other great desserts, as we'll see, that I don't know if it's worth coming back to. Heading back down, and before we enter Germany, we have one of my favorite booths, the Alps booth. And here is the menu from the Alps booth. The Alps is known for their incredible off-the-rind raclette cheese, where they scrape it off onto your plate. So you can get it this first way, which is just with the raclette and the baguette, and there's potatoes underneath it, or you can get it with ham. It also comes with these little pickles as well. I'm so excited for this. And we have a brand new menu item this year, the Kirschwasser Torte. It's with cherry brandy buttercream, fondant, sugar almonds, and cherry compote. Looks really good. This is why you don't take 1,000 pictures of melted cheese, because then when you try to take it out, it's no longer melty anymore, but it's still good. I don't really like the ham. I got it to show it you guys. It's there. But I'm not gonna eat the ham. It kind of freaks me out. It's probably fine, but look at the I don't know, deli meat sitting like that, kind of, I don't know. It's not for me. Don't wanna risk that. But I'm sure it's fine. It's just a me thing. But cheese, bread, oh my God, it's heaven every year. Now remember, this is more of like on the stinkier side. There's a smell. You're gonna smell it from all the way down, okay? It's so potent, but it's so good. You got the little potatoes. They're perfectly fine. They're cooked great. I don't even need them. I'm here for the cheese. I do like the little pickles though. So good. Fan favorite. I love it every year. If you like cheese, you gotta stop by the Alps. All right, I'm so excited to see this new dessert. Okay, I like this because it's a very light layer cake. It's hot, you're walking around, and all of the heavier foods at Food and Wine, because it's like fall stuff, could be a lot. This is a much more easier digestible dessert. It has very light flavors. You're really picking up mostly all of this like wonderful fruit flavor here and the actual pieces of the fruit. The little crunch from the almond, a little tangy, very nice. Actually, I'm happy to see them doing like a really good dessert besides just the cheese. So Alps, gotta stop here. Directly next to the Alps booth, we have the Germany booth. Back again this year is the Schnickennudeln. It's the pasta au gratin with ham, onions, cheese. It's on the Fromage Montage. It's here every year and usually a big crowd pleaser. Germany does have a brand new drink this year. It's the Schofferhofer Berry Lime Hefeweizen. It smells really, really good. This is the 6 ounce. They also offer a 9 ounce. They also have back the apple strudel with vanilla sauce for $5. I unfortunately am not able to eat this, but I've only heard good things. Yo, the cicadas, calm down. Again, always slaps. It's so cheesy. It's salty from the meat. And then you get a slight like onion flavor in there too. Oh my gosh, it's like the best baked mac and cheese you'll probably find, especially at Epcot, but maybe in all of Disney World. That's delicious. It's the reason why this is here every year. I normally never drink beer because I'm really not supposed to, but I'm gonna take a sip. It's so good. It's like weedy. A fly just hit right in my mouth. That was horrible. Now I need another sip. Fly may have just hit me in the face, but it's not taking away from the deliciousness of this beer. This is amazing. It's, again, weedy, and it's just so fruity and light and refreshing on a very hot day. This is delicious. I love that I got to drink this. So we are actually not leaving Germany yet because in the very back of the Germany pavilion, underneath those arches, you have the quick service Sommerfest, which is here all year round, but they have a food and wine offering for the first time. They are offering the Zwiebelkuchen. I hope I said that correctly. It's German onion cake with caramelized onions, bacon, herbs, and a savory custard. Okay, this looks like something that my grandma used to make, but a little different, like German style. We're on a roll today. It's very oniony. It hurts my stomach. That could be a me thing though, but it is very oniony. My friends agree. It's very like cooked taste, not burnt taste, but you know what I mean? Like, you know when you sit eggs on for a little extra longer and they're not burnt, but they're just like cooked? That's what it kind of tastes like, and oniony. Not for me, but I do appreciate the portion size. If you like onions, you may like this. I like onions, but I just think it's a lot of onion. But yeah, it's a lot of onion. Get your Tums out. Back over in China, and right after China on the bridge, as you keep walking, you will find back again the India booth. Back again this year is the potato and peas samosas. It was crispy, it's plant-based, has that zesty coriander, lime cream. Very satisfying if you have had samosas before. It's a very basic one, but pretty good. And back again is the chicken tikka masala. It was like very comforting, creamy, classic with the fennel spiced yogurt and the naan. It was like bold flavors, not like the most flavorful one I've ever had if you eat Indian food, but pretty good. And especially if you've never tried Indian food, this is probably the place to start. After India, we have Refreshment Outpost. This is here all the time, but we have a brand new festival offering. This is the Berber spiced beef stew with sweet potato mealy pap and kachambari slaw. It's really big portion and very hot. I love Outpost because they have tables that you can sit, and there's umbrellas with some shade. We need more umbrellas in Epcot. Need more shade. All right, let's give this a try. You got the kids playing the drums over there. Can't help that. This is very good. It is so heavy though, but I appreciate the portion size. You're definitely getting that like all this stuff on top flavor, like cilantro-y, but the meat is just like falling apart. Really like juicy, great sauce on there, creamy. Ooh, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure this is polenta. Like, whatever it is, it's delicious. You have the beans in there. It's a big hearty dish of stew. This is probably gonna be great, especially toward the end of the festival, like in November, but very good flavor. I would highly recommend this, and sharing this with some people. It's delicious. One of the most flavorful things I've ever had in Epcot. Okay, we made it back through finally to Italy, and Italy has a brand new menu, so we're gonna get all of it. This is probably the most controversial booth every festival. Here we have the full food menu item for the Italy booth. They are all brand new items. First up, we have the Bacchetti Kisses de Pizza. It's pizza dough, pepperoni, mozzarella, and tomato sauce. Next, we have the tortellini alla vodka. It's 4 cheese tortellini, vodka sauce, Parmesan, and Calabrian chili oil. And for dessert, we have the chocolate spuma. It's chocolate mousse, caramel sauce, espresso, whipped cream with rice puffs. All right, first up, let's do a little mini pizza roll. You know, I'm not a fan of this red sauce at all. It's plain, but this is the thing that should be at this booth. Something like this where it's like, yeah, this is something that you can get at every like little pizzeria in your town, but at least like it doesn't feel like a frozen thing being sold to me at a high price. This feels like it's been actually, you know, or maybe it is, but it's good. It's, you know, it's just a cheesy pepperoni roll. It's good. I'm a hard critic on sauce, but it's not bad. Definitely one of the better things, maybe the best thing I've ever had from the Italy booth. That doesn't really say a lot though. Okay, next up we got the tortellini with the vodka sauce. Everyone's making fun of my accent. It doesn't taste anything like vodka sauce. I mean, this tortellini feels like frozen tortellini. I don't hate frozen tortellini, but it's not like terrible, but I wouldn't, there's so many things here, I wouldn't go run for this at all. If you're gonna go, you know, get one of the savory items, I'd definitely go with the pizza roll up. All right, dessert time. It's like a chalky, a little gritty, yeah. A little gritty on the chocolate, but it's not rich, so you're able to eat it, which is good, because you can't have a mousse that's too rich, because the whole point is you are supposed to be able to eat the whole cup of mousse. That is facts on mousse. I don't hate it, but definitely one of the better things. I like it. I don't love it. It's fine. It's kind of plain. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like be positive about the Italy booth. I really am, and I think that they did probably the best job they've done in a long time, but it's just like a very plain mousse, nothing really going crazy, but like it's good. I would say overall, this is the best the Italy booth has done. I would say pizza's number 1, this is number 2, number 3 is tortellini, but it's an improvement. Maybe we're getting an improvement. Thank you, Italy, for trying. Okay, apologies for going out of order today a little bit, but we have made it through Germany, through Italy, and now we are back on track, and we have made it to Flavors of America in the American Pavilion. So I tried picking these 2 items up at the booth, and just literally with my 2 open hands to try to pick it up, it all spilled all over me, all at once, including the drink too. And no one helped me, and I looked like a bumbling waiter. But I did get more butter, but my outfit inspired by the bear has now just turned into a giant bib. I may have to start wearing aprons for every festival, because honestly, look at me. And look, I got something on my shirt up here, and I'm wearing an apron, and I still found one spot to get on my shirt. All right, let's look at America. Okay, here are all the new items from the American booth. First up, we have the Gulf Coast style seafood roll. It's warm water lobster, rock shrimp, lobster bisque, and sherry creme fresh on a toasted brioche bun with butter, and be careful. Next up, we have the New England slider. It's slow braised beef pot roast with spicy gardenia, horseradish, and crispy fried onions on a potato roll. And we have the pumpkin cheesecake blonde stout. It can come in a 6-ounce or in 12-ounce cup. And back again this year is the chocolate pudding cake. You get the smokiness from the bourbon. It's more of like a hazelnut flavor. The cake is very like smooth and like mushy, but in a good way, and very ooey gooey, very tasty. All right, well, here's the menace that ruined my entire outfit. I had to go somewhere after this. Even though I have to edit this video, I have to make a pop over it somewhere. So now it's like, I'm just gonna be covered in butter? Okay, that's fine. Almost did it again. But it's good. Truthfully, they give you a lot of seafood in here. This might be the best deal in terms of like, you know, value at this festival. This is all filled with lobster and shrimp, and it's good. The bun, good. The butter is good. It's, you know, like a nice lobster roll kind of bun. This is fantastic. This is great. Highly recommend. They did a great job. Okay, I want to be very clear. The first thing I picked up at the booth was this thing. And so I picked it up like this, and immediately the whole thing spilled. They did not offer to replace it. So that could happen to you. And because of that, my entire bread is completely soggy, and my friends who have already tried it said, just don't eat the bread. So we're gonna try the meat. That's delicious. Oh my God. Okay, this is probably my favorite thing at the festival. That is fantastic. The flavor on this meat, oh my gosh. It's like smoky, a little salty, like brined almost feeling, like in a way, like, oh my, and it's just like butter falling off. Oh my gosh, so tender. Wow, I'm blown away. That's delicious. I mean, I assume that it's part of the reason why it's even extra good is that sauce that dripped all over it. That's wonderful. This is my favorite thing I've eaten at this festival. 100%. Get this. I should mention it is a little spicy. There is some jalapeno. If you move around the jalapeno, it won't be as spicy, but it's good. And it gives it such a good flavor, the jalapeno, like just in general. Fantastic. Okay, Kristen's gonna try the beer for me because I can't do that to myself again.
So this is supposed to be a pumpkin cheesecake beer. I'm not getting any pumpkin at all. Nothing.
I used to love pumpkin beer.
I love a pumpkin beer, and this is not it. It's kind of floral almost, which is not what it's going for. It's going, smell it.
Smells perfumey.
Yeah. I think they're trying for the cheesecake with that, but they're failing exquisitely. And I was saying before, like maybe it would be better if it was like freezing cold, but I mean, I'm really being very kind by saying that. It's not what it purports to be.
You know, people tell me that I sometimes am harsh, even though I am always I'm never trying to be negative. I'm trying to be honest. Kristen just...
It doesn't taste like what it says it is.
I know,
so, I mean,
but I love I love you.
You like a more floral beer, then that's perfect for you because it's not sweet. There's no notes of pumpkin or anything in there.
For sure. She's from Jersey. I mean, you know, what do you expect? What do you expect? Okay. Before we leave America, we do have the funnel cake stand, and I like to play my favorite game. How much is the funnel cake going to be? My guess is $12.75. Oh, it's only $12 this time. Maybe they're listening to us and making it not so expensive, but I still think it's very expensive for a funnel cake, so I never get it. It's this year a huckleberry funnel cake with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and blackberry brandy glaze and powdered sugar. Next up, we have the Japan booth. Here are the two new items from Japan. First up, we have the beef Wagyu don. It's traditional Japanese rice bowl with American Wagyu beef blend over steamed white rice, served with homemade pickles, pepper, and pickled ginger. Next, we have the Asakana Courage. I hope I said that correctly. It's crispy fried pollock with spicy mayonnaise and sweet and creamy ouzo sauce. And back again this year is the teriyaki chicken bun. It's like very nice and like tasty and juicy, but for the price at this year, $7.95, I just don't think it's worth for what you get. This looks so good. I remember they had something kind of similar last year that I really liked. Delicious, great flavor on that Wagyu. Sauce is a little tangy. It's not spicy or anything. Meat's cooked really well. Rice is nice and sticky. And you got a little pickle. Ooh, it's a nice little pickle. It's delicious. The pickle has like a little bit of a heat to it, but it's just very good. I like the little shape of it. Definitely a lot of rice to meat ratio, but like honestly, if you're looking for good flavor, this one is where it's at for sure. Okay, fried pollock. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one.
You're not.
This is not for me. It kind of tastes like imitation crab. It has that texture, which I'm not a big fan of in generally, but if you like that, you may like it. It's just very chewy, and it just tastes very fishy. Not the biggest fan of this one, but if you like imitation crab, maybe this is for you. Between France and Morocco, we have the Greece booth. Back again this year is the griddled cheese with pistachio and honey, one of my all-time favorites. It's literally like they take cheese, they put it on the grill, and it's seared, and it's yummy and cheesy and gooey, and it's also on the Fromage Montage. Also back again is the spanakopita. It's, you know, more like the spanakopita that you would find in like the freezer section, but it's really not that bad. They make it nice and crispy. Next is the lamb gyro. It's pretty decent for Epcot. I eat this very often in my life, and I will say if you're gonna try gyro, you may give it a shot here. It's not like the greatest. You have to come to Astoria in New York for that, but it's not bad. And finally, the Impossible Beef Moussaka. It definitely has a different texture than regular beef, but the flavor is actually pretty good. It has a little bit of a tang to it. It could be an option to try even if you're not vegan, but there are probably better things on this list, like the griddled cheese and the gyro, that I would get over this. Next up, we have the Tangerine Cafe. Back this year is the stone-baked Moroccan bread with the dips. Pretty simple, but the dips are very tasty. And back again is one of my favorites, the pistachio cake with the cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts. Great flavor, great texture. Pistachio is lovely and it's creamy and soft and delicate. I love this cake. Before we head into France and see their entirely brand new menu, between Morocco and France, we have two booths. First up, we have the Belgian booth. Back again this year is the beer braised beef with Gouda mashed potatoes, very tasty. My favorite of this is the waffle with the berry compote and whipped cream. You can also just get whipped cream and chocolate sauce, all really good items. And then right next door is the fan favorite, the Brazil booth. Back again this year is the fan favorite pork belly with Brazilian nut pesto and rice and beans. So good, so juicy, so yummy. And back again is the pão de queijo, the Brazilian cheese bread. Not like my favorite, but still very good. It's like bread, and the bread is like kind of covered all in cheese, so it's all one big cheesy bread, and it's really nice. Made it to the France booth with a completely brand new menu, so let's get it all. Here is our haul from France with all the new food items.
Okay, so we have the trio d'escargot garniture à l'aile et au persil. This is a trio of escargot bites in croissant dough served with a garlic parsley dip.
And just to be clear, they used to have just like a big pastry with this in it, and now they have like these little dippers instead.
Yeah. Next up is the brioche aux épices avec une garniture mornay des trois fromages. This is a spiced brioche bun with a 3-cheese mornay filling. And next is the beef bourguignon purée de pommes de terre, so red wine braised short ribs with potato puree. Et finalement, we have the crème brûlée vanilla confiture myrtille et citron vert. That is, in English, vanilla crème brûlée with blueberry lime compote.
Yay, French! Good job, Kristen.
Merci beaucoup.
And for fun, we got the chilled French Cosmo, vodka, Grey Goose, Le Citron vodka, Grand Marnier liqueur, and simply cranberry juice. It looks very refreshing. All right, drink first, because we're dying here. That is good, refreshing. Definitely taste that simply juice in there, but it's very fruity. It's definitely on the sweeter side, but feels good on this really hot day. All right, here is the inside of the trio fromage with the brioche, and look all that cheesy goodness in there. How is this not on the Fromage montage? They do this every year. They give us a really good cheesy item at this booth, and they never put it on the montage. That's heaven. It is just like ooey gooey cheesy warm cheesiness. It's just, it tastes like where you get with the black pepper in there. I can't come up with the type of cheese, but it's that white cheese with black pepper taste, and it's delicious and warm and cheesy and gooey, and it's amazing. All right, beef bourguignon. I'm gonna keep on eating my. That's good. A little salty, not gonna lie. A little bit. But it is just like falling apart in your mouth, the meat. Really wonderful. You definitely get that aroma of like carrot and stew flavors, and the potatoes are nice and mashed. This is very good. I mean, it's just like, oh, just falls right off. Excellent, really good. Okay, I'm very curious. Maybe this is just like to prevent the sogginess of the other pastry, so they changed it to this. It could be a good idea. Yeah, it was. So there's actual escargot inside the pastry as well, along with the sauce, cream sauce here. If you never had escargot, it kind of feels like almost like a mussel, like in a sauce. And I feel like if you're gonna try it anywhere, Disney is probably your first step of trying it. I like escargot a lot. Like the best part of escargot is all the butter and the garlic left in there, and you take your bread and you eat it all out. And that's kind of like what this is mimicking, but like 100% of the time, and being like a little bit creamier. I like that the pastry is definitely a lot crispier than the previous version. This is really good. I'm glad they made this change. I really like it a lot. And then finally our creme brulee. Now they've done creme brulee here before, and I've always kind of had an issue with it. And I don't know if it's because we're just in Florida and the weather can't handle it, but there's never a crack. It's just mush. So I don't know. I think it just could be at this point Florida, right? Got the berry in there too. I don't think it's its fault. It's just like totally melted. And immediately, like we really didn't take much time. It's just so hot out, you guys. If you get this, like eat it right away. I actually really like the berry in there. Nice texture, good flavor, blueberry. You kind of get little shards of the brulee part. Very nice, easy vanilla flavor, not too sweet. I wish it wasn't melted, but I don't blame the booth at all for that. It's definitely just an Orlando thing. Next up over in Canada is the Canada booth. Back again this year is the cheddar cheese and bacon soup served with a pretzel roll. Now, let me tell you, it's delicious because it's literally a bowl of cheese as soup, and it's wonderful, but it's also really hot here, so just be careful that you're gonna get hotter if you eat this, but it's really delicious. And back again is the filet mignon with mushrooms, boursin garlic, fine herbs, mashed potatoes, and boursin garlic, fine herbs, and butter. Next up, Refreshment Port has a festival offering. Back again this year is the braised beef poutine, French fries with braised beef, boursin garlic, cheese sauce, cheese curds, and gherkin relish. Really tasty, all that flavor together. That gherkin gives it a nice tang to it, and the beef is always cooked really nice, great flavor. Really solid option. So now we're going straight across. We'll go up that path afterwards where there are more booths, but first up is Shimmering Sips. This is where we come to redeem for our prize for the Fromage Montage. But we still need one more item in order to receive it. So we're going to skip this booth for a second and come right back to it. And we are gonna check out the Hawaii booth, which is right next door. Not only is this item on the Fromage Montage, it's a new menu item for Hawaii. It is the pineapple cheesecake with passion fruit curd and macadamia nuts. Back again this year is the fan favorite pork sliders with the Dole pineapple chutney. It is so delicious, super flavorful and juicy. Highly recommend. This looks pretty good. That's so good. Let me tell you, the cheesecake part is better than any of the cheesecake stuff we had today. This is closer to kind of like a Junior's in a way. It's just like a little bit creamier, a little lighter in a sense and less dense. So I like that part of it. Passion fruit, it's nice mix with it, and it's cute. I like this one a lot. I think you'll like it. Well, this is what happens when you have multiple people in your party with different stamps, but we have 5. We finally have 5 stamps, so we're gonna head over to Shimmering Sips and get our prize. Not only can you get your redemption prize here at Shimmering Sips, you can also get the mimosa flight, tropical mimosa, berry mimosa, blood orange mimosa. They're all so nice. They all have nice different flavors. The blood orange one is my favorite. Very refreshing. It almost feels like you're celebrating. So it's good, like do your cheese crawl and get your prize and celebrate with some mimosa. And here is the prize for the Fromage Montage. It's a key lime Dole Whip this year. All right, key lime pie. They usually do this as the prize for Flower and Garden, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm not usually a fan of key lime pie. Like I like it, but I don't really love it. But it's just so cold. It's amazing. It's so refreshing. It's nice. It's a little sweet, a little tangy. It's a really good one. Okay, now we're back where Canada ends. There's this whole path that has a bunch of different booths here. And first up, back again this year is Forest and Field. Back again this year is the pumpkin mascarpone ravioli. You only get 3 ravioli. It feels kind of like a basic Trader Joe's pumpkin pasta. The added cheese and crunchies elevate it a little bit, but I don't really know if I would get it because of the price. But if you'd like to try it and maybe get it toward the Emile's Fromage Montage, it could be worth it. Across from Forest and Field is Swirled Showcase. This is here all the time, but there is a festival offering. Here they are serving up the liquid nitro mascarpone pumpkin cheesecake. All that good stuff on there. It looks so pretty. It's so cold. I took way too big of a bite. I love that it's cold because it's so hot, but it was like so cold, like it was like hurting my teeth a little bit. But my teeth are sensitive, so it's not like it's overly ridiculous. It's good. It is very sweet, but I love that like smooth pumpkin flavor. Oh, and honestly, it's one of the first pumpkin treats I've had so far, you know, this spooky season. And it's very good, but it's sweet. I like the little bit of the crunch that you get from, you know, the nuts on there. It's very good. It's very unique, very, very cool. Back up the path, and next up is Mulled and Mulled. Back again this year is the freshly baked carrot cake. It was very not dry and spiced, but I wasn't a big fan of the very sugary icing, and I love a carrot cake even with icing. This one just felt a little extra sugary, but I would say maybe give it a try because the actual cake part was very good. And back again this year is the boursin fig and balsamic cheesecake. It was a creamy, savory, sweet masterpiece. Like with fig and balsamic balance, it was just one of the best desserts of the festival. It's so unique, highly recommend. Next, walking up the path is Bramblewood Bites. Back again this year is the grilled cider brine pork tenderloin with fennel apple slaw and apple cider gastrique. Absolute standout from last year, super tender and juicy with a balanced sweet tangy sauce and a crunchy slaw. And back again is the cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts and root vegetables. It's a fantastic veggie dish, well cooked with great crunch, tangy sweet glaze, and nutty texture. It feels like a cozy bowl of autumn. And finally, the spiced apple old fashioned. It's very refreshing, surprisingly, even though it has like a little bit of the smokiness, but you get that apple and cinnamon notes. Very nice. Walking up the path in front of the Imagination Pavilion is Earth Eats back again. Back again this year, one of my favorites from last year, the red wine braised beef short rib. It was very tender, creamy goat cheese polenta, just a really nice standout, hearty option, highly recommend. And also the lemon poppy seed cake. It was light, it was zesty with a little tangy icing. It was nice. It wasn't the most memorable option, but it was fairly good. Next, we're gonna head into the land over downstairs in Sunshine Seasons. They have a festival item. They are offering the Remy strawberry cheesecake milkshake, and you got all this little fun stuff at the top, little strawberry, the cookie. It's so cute. I feel like everybody always skips on Sunshine Seasons. Literally tastes like strawberry cheesecake. Very like creamy, tangy. I don't know if I love it, but it's pretty good. I love cheesecake. This one has a very tangy taste to it, and I think it's from the strawberry, so it may just be a personal taste, but it's not bad. It's very creamy. Well, we made it all the way back around right before Mexico. We have the Australia booth, and there is a brand new menu item here. New this year is the mixed berry pavlova with crunchy meringue shell, macerated berries, and whipped cream. Back again this year is the roasted lamb chop with mint pesto, crushed salt, and vinegar potato chips. This is so delicious. Really great sear on it, highly recommend. Came inside to try it because I am dying, but let's get all up in this pavlova. Personally, I really love the creams in the berry. Like, they're so good. It's really nice and macerated. Like, they're really good berries, great flavor. I'm just personally not like the biggest meringue fan, but it's good for meringue. It's crispy. It's taking really the flavor of the berries and the whipped cream like it's supposed to and giving it some texture. So it's pretty good. Not my personal favorite, but I absolutely love the berries and cream part. Now we're gonna walk up on the right side and head into brewing at the Odyssey. The Odyssey is once again decked out in the Muppets lab with your host, Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
This warrants further scientific investigation.
But I love that they do this for the Odyssey for each of the festival, make it feel more included and just like a little fun extra space with lots of seating. Back again this year is the famous Pickle Milkshake. If you like mint ice cream and like the flavor of pickle, you may enjoy this because I truly still do not know if it tastes like mint ice cream or pickle, so I'm pretty sure it's both. I don't really like it, but I also didn't hate it. If you want to try like the fun, weird thing at the festival, this is it 100%. But if you're looking for a drink that you won't maybe be confused by, there is the frozen pomegranate raspberry tea back again. It's very good. The ice does melt pretty quickly, so make sure to drink it fast, but you get those nice little flavors of the raspberry and the pomegranate. It's just like a nice little iced tea. And back again is the garlic parmesan wings. Savory, balanced, nice and crispy. It's a safe choice, very delicious and a crowd pleaser. Back from 2 years ago is the unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings. And I will tell you, as a spicy eater, they are kind of spicy. Like if you don't do spice at all, I don't recommend you getting these. But if you are a spice eater, it's like an actual decent level of spice. It's not like overly spicy. I really love the creamy cucumber sauce that goes on top. Very delicious, good flavor. And back again is the Impossible chicken tenders. Now, this does not taste like chicken, but it also doesn't not because it kind of tastes like good breading. And what's really great is that it's like good sauce with this creamy sauce on top. So I like it. I think maybe give it a shot even if you're not vegan. I thought the flavor was very good. And finally, back again are the incredible fried pickle spears with the dill ranch. It is just perfection. When you bite into it, it's an explosion of pickle because of spears. One of the best things at the festival. Up the path, right next to Test Track, we have the fry basket. Back again this year is a must-get at the festival, the adobo yuca fries. They're crispy, their sauce is just unbelievable. This garlic cilantro aioli, you just want to put it on everything you ever gotten. It's just absolutely creamy and delicious flavor. And back again is the fry flight. This is a fun shareable option to do. Literally, they are fries, but they are delicious fries. I wouldn't say this is a must-get, but like you're not gonna go wrong if you do get them rather. Up the path across from Creation Shop is Flavors from Fire. Back again this year is one of my all-time favorites, the smoked corned beef with potato chips, cheese curd, and beer cheese fondue. It is delicious. The corned beef is amazing. The cheese is so cheesy. The chips are nice and crunchy. Highly recommend. And back again is the swine brine. It's a great pairing to go with whatever you want to get at this booth, and it's a sweet little bit of tang to it, bourbon drink, and it's just very refreshing, surprisingly so, even though there's literally a piece of meat on it. So across from Flavors from Fire, we have two booths that are not open. They are going to open on September 28th. First, we have the returning Coastal Eats booth, which will serve seafood, and the only brand new booth to the festival this year, Gyozas of the Galaxy. I really wish this opened today because I would have loved some gyoza. The 4 Joffrey's locations in the park are part of the festival as well, over by Disney Traders. Here they're offering the Fudge Brownie Cold Brew. It's shaken Jamaican cold brew with Irish cream syrup and dark chocolate sauce with whipped cream. Over at Joffrey's in the America Pavilion, we have the Butterscotch Cookie Cold Brew with cookie butter syrup, butterscotch syrup with whipped cream and sea salt caramel toffee sauce. Over at the Canada Joffrey's, they have the Creme Brulee Cold Brew. It's creme caramel syrup topped with whipped cream and caramel sauce. And finally, the Joffrey's by Guardians of the Galaxy is serving the Churro Latte. It's espresso with a choice of milk, dulce de leche sauce, cinnamon syrup, topped with whipped cream and cinnamon. Well, we did it. Every single booth at Epcot Food and Wine, and I am so full, I could die. And I'm so hot. But I think it was a great year with the festival. I think we had a lot of great new menu items, like everything in America and Japan was great, the pineapple cheesecake. I think there's also just great returning things here, like everything at Brewing is always good, the Alps, the cheese. You know, it's a good festival. They've definitely made it really good menu items this year, and I hope this video helped you choose what you want to get when you come to this festival. I'm so tired, but I just want to thank one more time my friends over at We Do Travel Right for having me here doing all these booths with them, of course, as well here at Epcot today. And make sure to hit the link in the description to get your free quote to have your next Disney trip planned by actual experts who are in the park, and will plan your trip for completely free. It not only helps you, it'll help me and this channel. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon, become a patron, get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.